Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerTrading.com, and in tonight's free video, wanted to look at a couple of quick ideas with you. What we're looking at here are the four primary index ETFs that I follow on any given day. You're starting with the primary one that we've got, which is the spiders. Just above it, you have the diamonds, and then we are looking at IWM and the Qs. So as you look at this, I just think it's a visual way of saying, yeah, a lot of these have really been leading the way lower this week. But if you can look at the diamonds, they've been doing a pretty decent job of holding up. It hasn't seen nearly the selling that the other indexes have. So if we get into, and I don't want to put too much weight on tomorrow, right? The employment data can always be, a little hit or miss. Maybe you see a bit of volatility. But in the big scheme of things, I think the Dow is performing a little bit better here. And that's going to give us reasons to come back over and look at a couple of key charts. So some of the names that I've started picking up, one of which is Boeing. And same way of thinking here. I'm not going to tell you that today is the day and we have just called the low in Boeing, but I do think it's something from a long-term perspective. You focus on this weekly squeeze ultimately firing short, or firing long rather, in the direction of the trend, and if you can give it enough time, I think you see some bullish movement from a key Dow component. A couple others to look at. I've got UTX that is a similar situation. I like these squeezes when you're above the 8 and the 21. Now, it's not to say that every instance of that will be perfect, of course, but overall I think this consolidation is beneficial, and as long as UTX can stay above this wick low, I think you target new lifetime highs, so that'll be worth paying attention to. And then one last one with JP Morgan. Now, this is fun to look at because it's a contrast to UTX. I begin pursuing the chart because I have a daily squeeze, so I've got a reason to think that it's going to move. It's different than those other two because being below the 8 and 21, I'm going to kind of stand off from it a little bit and say, you prove yourself to me first. Hold this area of consolidation, get back up above those moving averages, and then I think you can start pursuing that one to the long side. If it wants to come back a little bit deeper, I'm not going to short it, but that's kind of what I'm waiting for to see if I get a good opportunity to buy it. So those are three names that I think you can consider entries on, and then if you'd like to spend a little bit of time learning to finesse your exits, I'm really looking forward to learning some of this with Raghee this evening. So she's going to be going through this free webinar today, Thursday the 6th at 7, to help you remove the guessworks from your exits, and I'm really looking forward to adding this into my trading, and I hope to see you there.